Hi again, this is Katie Devine with Usborne Books and More. There are even more new titles to share. So here we go. A great money-saving option for those of you who are interested in our Phonics Readers is our Phonics Readers paperback collection. This actually includes 20 of our Phonics Reader paperbacks, and let me show you just an example. Here we go. It goes from Ted in a red bed all the way to our ever popular Raccoon on the Moon. Each of these are funny. They are humorous stories so that they can be engaging to the reader, and they cover the different phonemic sounds so that it makes it easier for them as they are kind of cracking the code of reading. If you're a fan of our You Choose or Just Imagine, you're going to love What Will Danny Do Today. This is a great book for just getting the conversation started with your child, getting to know them better, what's going on in that mind of theirs, what are they thinking. You get to follow Danny through his day at school before he gets there and then even afterwards. So will he pick a crunchy, chewy, or wobbly breakfast? And there's lots of different options to choose from, lots of different teachers that he could choose from, including my favorite, William Shakespeare. There's all kinds of options and choices, and so every time you read through it, it can change for you and for the child, and you can just have a lot of fun with that. One of my favorite new titles is The World of Shakespeare. See inside the World of Shakespeare. There's over 70 flaps to look under. There's lots of different information. You can actually see inside the Globe Theater. How cool is that? There's different synopses of, well, it's talking about backstage, what it would be like to be on the crew, and what the different duties and jobs are for each of the technical crew and the cast. And then they have the synopses of the different plays as well. They separate them out into the dramas and the comedies, and then they talk about what a problem play would be. They list those out. They talk about Shakespeare's poetry as well. Just a wonderful introduction to Shakespeare, and covers so much and covers that time period so well as well. Our Shine a Light books are top sellers, and two new books in our collection are The Human Body and Secrets of Animal Camouflage. Each one is so wonderful. I was so excited, especially to see Human Body, and you can see on this page the pregnant mother, and once the light is shown behind, you would actually see this baby in the mother's belly. And so it goes through the respiratory system and the skeletal system. Even talks about how fingertips are all unique. Goes into the different taste buds on the tongue, all kinds of wonderful things. The reproductive system is not covered in this book, but there is on the last page. The human body is so amazing that it can even make a new brother or sister for you. So this would be another great book as well if you want to share some information with your child that they will be expecting a new brother and sister. Here is the animal camouflage version as well. We have several in this collection. We have the rainforest, apple tree, the space station, look inside a plane, construction site, train, winter, secrets of winter, all kinds of books. So these are really popular, and you have to try to look for the animal, and then once it shines through, then you can see like the chameleon, that kind of thing. So there are animals to find all through these pages, and you can see how different animals camouflage themselves in Secrets of Animal Camouflage. Usborne, Lift the Flap, Fractions and Decimals. We also have the times tables is what they call it, and addition and subtraction. But this is great because so many kids have a hard time with fractions and really seeing what a fraction would be. Okay, so this is a 6, and then they talk about a 6 plus a 6 would equal a third, and how they show this would be a third. These fold down, they fold to the side, all kinds of things to just make this a fun, interactive way to learn fractions, to review fractions. It's really a place in math that a lot of children get stuck on. Even some adults still have a hard time with it. So here's even breaking it down into decimals. Here's a fraction converter. 9 over 1,000 would look like that. You know, just these kinds of things. They can have fun while learning, and it just sinks in better. Another new series that we have is called The Star of Deltora. So far we have 2 books that were just released. We have Shadows of the Master, which is book 1. It covers a girl who wanted to be a traitor like her now disgraced father. Anyway, she seizes an opportunity to take part in a race, and a ship race. It's called the Star of Deltora. And so she has no idea, it says, that shadows from a distant haunted isle are watching her every move. So you're gonna want to check out this spellbinding series. This is great for middle school and high school. Like, believe it or not, these are just some of the new titles that we are carrying right now for the fall 2016 catalog. We had over 130 books released, so I couldn't afford to get them all. You can check them out on my website at www.youmeandusborne.com. Or you can always ask for recommendations. If you would like to schedule a party of your own and get so many of these books free, let me know. Thank you so much for joining me and checking out the new titles for this fall release.